The Rise of Social Media in the Modern Day by Lena Sweet, Miko Nakamura, and Ryan Ketchering. Brave New World displays a dystopian society where their function heavily relies on the constant feed of distractions. Huxley feared a society that would willingly surrender critical thinking and individuality for the sake of superficial pleasure. There's an obvious shift towards the idea of hedonism, which is where the pursuit of pleasure becomes the central focus of life. Soma, Feelies, electromagnetic golf, and so many more morally wrong activities are practiced in Huxley's dystopia. The pillars of their society rely on community, identity, and stability. Community being the most related, as the constant togetherness of Huxley's society takes away from the beauty of the world. Social media can be defined as interactive technologies that influence our everyday lives with the mass creation of and sharing of ideas and interests through virtual communities and networks. For many surveys conducted by the World Health Organization showed that Americans spend an average of 3 hours and 43 minutes a day on their phone, 93% of these people being active users of social media.
Social media has drastically changed the way we communicate, learn, share, and engage with the world. It's also changing the way our brain functions. When using apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even Snapchat, users are viewing what seems like an endless scroll of photos, captions, comments, likes, and tags. While users are processing this constant influx of information, additional ads, prompts, and notifications are competing for attention and can cause individuals to displace their concentration across multiple incoming media streams. Social media provides a never-ending loop of entertainment that puts our brains in a constant state of multitasking, thus hindering our ability to focus and shortening our attention span. Social media's negative impact on mental health. Greater social media use, nighttime social media use, and emotional investment in social media were each linked with worse sleep quality and higher levels of anxiety and depression. A 2016 study of more than 415 teens found that greater social media use, nighttime social media use, and emotional investment in social media, such as feeling upset when prevented from logging on, were each linked with worse sleep quality and higher levels of anxiety and depression. Dopamine is a chemical produced by our brains that plays a starring role in motivating behavior. It gets released when we take a bite of delicious food, we have sexual interactions after we exercise, and importantly, when we have successful social interactions. In an evolutionary context, it rewards us for beneficial behaviors and motivates us to repeat them. Your dopamine centers have been primed by those initial negative outcomes to respond robustly to the sudden influx of social appraisal. This use of a variable reward schedule takes advantage of our dopamine-driven desire for social validation, and it optimizes the balance of negative and positive feedback signals.
In many ways, our ever-present smartphones inhibit the ability to remain focused on a task. The most obvious distractions are the alerts that come from the phone itself. Simply hearing the sound or feeling the vibration provides enough distraction to interfere with the task, even if you don't take time to view the message. Once you've engaged with the phone, such as to answer a call, it's easy to let your attention drift to other phone-related activities, such as answering email. Icons, bright colors, and catchy tunes heighten the attraction of these apps and enhance their ability to draw focus away from other tasks. In wrapping up our discussion, it's clear that social media's drawbacks outweigh its benefits, nudging our society closer to Huxley's satirical world. We're all caught up in this whirlwind of endless distraction and dopamine hits, steering us away from what truly matters. The future rests on our ability to tune out these distractions, regain our focus, and take charge in shaping a more intentional path ahead. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Hope you have a wonderful day.